Whoopsie daisy, we're going to have to re-roll that load time. Picked the wrong damn one. That's okay. Hope everybody's had a good Memorial Day so far. It's been a great one for me. I finally get to sit down and do several live streams playing this game. It's not too often I get a whole day to basically devote to Morrowind, aside from a few predetermined tasks. So I'm happy as a clam. Now hopefully this loads up fast so we can load the right save file. I'm not such a dumbass.
I have knowledge.
The right place, and we did, which is neat. There's the one we want. So to give everybody a little bit of an idea of what's come before, we succeeded in our mission to Ald Ruhn to speak with our Ashlander informant. And then Caius revealed the big secret that we may actually fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies that we are investigating. Now, I'm very skeptical of this as a devotee of the Nine. This seems like a lot of Daedric nonsense to me, but we shall soon see, won't we? And I am very curious. Please note that the Nine Divines does not out-of-hand discount the mysticism of other cultures, so it could very well be that there is something to this. But to be the reincarnation of a first-era Dunmer hero seems wild to me, to say the least. Surely we will find out more once we arrive at the Urshilaku camp. But who's to say? In the meantime, it is time to head that way. Now, we were presented with an exciting new boon to our adventures, which is going to be an incredible gain to us. That is the Boots of Blinding Speed, which for some reason, I was going to say they shouldn't be more than that. And because my orc has a 50% resist magicka, we can effectively use these boots. And it's going to make our journey to the north much more bearable, I will tell you. Now you're going to see a lot of dead wildlife this way. The hostile wildlife of Morrowind, because we've already traveled this road several times back over the past day or so. And there's the power of the Boots of Blinding Speed. We are already at Caldera. Already. We're going to speed right through this town, having done a lot of assistance to the good people here. We're going to continue forward towards Ald Ruhn, but instead of taking a right, we're going to take a left this time. We're going to head northward towards Margot. Ald Ruhn? Now, we're only using these boots right now because we've already done all this over and over on our last adventures. When we get to the ford, we will slow down substantially, just to make sure we're not missing questing opportunities and other such things. But for now, we want to ensure that we're moving at a pretty brisk pace through lands that we've already largely explored. Friend, I'm glad we got you mobile again, but you should use that mobility to go find some clues. Did I just roundabout go the wrong way? I think I did. No, I didn't. I was going the right way. Hard to tell on some of these West Gash paths. here, the West Gash becomes the Ashlands. And here's that fork we talked about. Now, instead of taking a right, we're going to hang a left, and we're going to head upwards toward the city of Morrowind. To collect these because I'm sure the Ashlanders will have great use of these. Now let's keep our eyes peeled for dungeon delving opportunities as well while again, we're taking our time. We are focusing on the main quest right now, but we are taking our time. Take that, creature. After this, I think we're going to slow down. That's no fun. Especially be waylaid by two foul critters at once. Let's just take a relaxing pace for a little bit. Oh, and we have a dungeon. Yes, back at it again. Heading up toward the Urshilaku camp. But also on the lookout for detours. One of which we have found. And immediately, we've got a battle axe.
There is no escape!
But they don't seem to be the best with it, which is good for us. Because those hurt. Torches can always be useful. We'll take those. Lookouts do like their battle axes. This is becoming a pattern, isn't it? With these brigands. Now, this one had a Curasto, at least. Deploying Nyx Hounds for use. Yeah, the battle axe, lookouts are like, you either can do this dungeon or you can't do this dungeon. Is that another two-handed person? That is. Oh, look at that. The Nyx Hound took the bullet for it. Yeah, well, you bow to the battle axe, and this dungeon is not to you. Yeah, it's not ready. You're not ready for it. Lots of good loot here from our god. Loving this. Yeah, it took a bullet for her. Or a bolt, I should say. Ooh, Viper Stars. Very nice for a pinch, if I need some range. Being a bit of a marksman myself. is a rather open area. This kind of makes me nervous, honestly. Looks like there's nobody here. Not too much goods that are super good. Oh! Oops. Keep in mind, I have 50% resist magicka, so that was actually a pretty potent chest. That was actually a lot of damage to do to a dwarf. If I'm being real. We're gonna need a hearth wheel on that. Oh, if only they were bolts. If only they were bolts. Very, very uneventful loot, though, for the most part. Hopefully their boss is a sorcerer or a necromancer that has some scrolls or something. Because this is disappointing. Yeah, absolutely nothing in that. Damn. Salt rice, not interested. Nope. Nothing here. This was almost a non-room. Alright. Last chamber. Help us out. I think this is the last chamber. Yeah, we came in from there. He is armed. Everyone take cover. Welcome in, Detail Devil. Go ahead and use that cheap restore magic. I am down for that. Alright, so Odeball, not the greatest smuggling dungeon so far. Hopefully there'll be something worthwhile in this last chamber. But nice little easy diversion on the road to Margon. A detailed devil in the wild. Exciting. Yeah, every once in a while Detail Devil pops in here, see what I'm up to. Oh, no, that chest was a stinker. Up we go here, and we've got a nice little story to read when we go to bed. That'll go with the no-name book. We gotta start reading bedtime stories, guys. There's so many good stories in Morrowind. Ooh, a silver staff of war. We'll take that. These filthy criminals. I don't remember if I searched these or not. We'll go through them again. It looks like I... Yeah, sure did. Well, the gold's starting to add up. I'll tell you, these guys, aside from their battle axe wielding maiden at the door, these guys were woefully unprepared for me. Woefully unprepared. They didn't have a chance, man. Not a chance. See the hidden loot down here. We'll take a quick swim around the corner. The devs love to hide things sometimes. Nope, nothing here. Very well. We'll take our leave and continue on our road. These fools won't be troubling the good people of this road anymore. That's for sure. Very tranquil, peaceful day on the road right now. Oh, goodness. An ambush by these foul-breathed minions. Ah, and I've contracted ataxia. And this is why we have these cure common disease potions. They did say the diseases were very bad up here. Ashlanders. guys seem to be really immune to bolts. Thanks for the help, guys.
I don't know you. What do you want?
No help needed?
I don't know you. What do you want?
I'm just looking to see if you guys require any assistance.
I don't know you. What do you want?
Apparently nothing.
you
Apparently
want?
you guys are all good, so we'll take our lead. And what do you know? Another clip. I waste all my bolts on these creatures. Like, we're going to be out of bolts before we even get halfway to the Urshilaku camp. Hopefully Margon will have a store that gives us more. Oh, you're slow, so you're diseased. Kill it! 3 of them? Wow! I think that's probably all my bolts now. Just about. Wow. I'll take every one I can get. Holy hell. Marksman skill is just not that useful. Ataxia? I used a cure common disease potion. I guess I'll try it again. Is it a blight disease? No. No, it's common disease. Why didn't my common disease potion work? Was it defective? Okay, there. It's the second time's the charm. Wow, so I've already burned through most of my supplies, too, now. Glorious. Absolutely glorious.
Pardon me, can you help a poor pilgrim?
Possibly.
I've been trying to get to Ruddy Man, but I've lost my way. If you would be so kind as to help, I can pay you 150 septums upon our arrival. I need to get there rather quickly, though. I'm on a pilgrimage, and there are others I must meet there. I must be at Ruddy Man in Coal Cave within 2 days. Can you help?
I can. Sure.
Excellent. Let us be on our way, then. It's on the western shore, so we must hurry.
Oh, goodness gracious. That's a long way away, man.
The Coal Cave is south of Nisus. If we travel west and a bit south, we can arrive there. If you have a map, I can mark the location for you.
I do.
Yes, I need to get there as soon as possible.
Well, let's take our leave, then. Let's get there quickly. we need to get all the way up to the coal cave entrance. So we'll probably have to take a Silt Strider to get him there on time. And you, sir?
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Well, we'll have to get back to you. We've already got one thing going. You look like you've got a lot of work to do. So we're gonna take this to Nisus and go ahead and get him to Coal Cave, and then we'll take the Silt Strider back.
Welcome to the village of Margan, Outlander, in the Ashlands. Margan is the site of the Holy Tower Shrine, favorite place of pilgrimage for the Temple Faithful. I'm the local caravaner, and I manage the Silt Strider port. Tell me your destination, if you're looking for a ride. Or if you're new to Margan, let me tell you about local services, or any specific place in Margan you're looking for. Or if you want someone in particular, maybe I know where to look.
Do you go to Nisus?
This Silt Strider can carry you from Margan to Ald Ruhn, Nisus, and Kul.
That's what we were looking for. Please, take me to Nisus. Well, that's an interesting spot to be placed, isn't it? And did my guy not come with me? Oh my goodness. He didn't get
Good day,
on.
Outlander, and welcome to Nisus. We're a small mining village with a temple.
What an idiot.
Why walk when you can ride?
Where is my pilgrim at? Is he one of these slow-ass guys? Yeah, he is. Come on, slow-ass. We've lost a whole day now because of you. Oh my goodness, dude.
Good day, Outlander. I'm the caravaner here in Margan. Tell me your destination, and I'll tell you if I can help you.
Buddy, we're gonna have to spend the night now because of your foolishness. It's 10 p.m. already. We're gonna spend the night. Not the outpost. So you've lost a whole day, and it's your fault. Your fault. Hopefully they have rooms and bolts. And he's still not with me. He's still causing problems. Pilgrim, let's go.
What do you want?
Not only do you have a terrible sense of direction, but you're slow and you don't follow instructions. You have been a nightmare so far.
Good day. I'm Mansan, publican of the Ambush paper here in Martin. We rent beds, and I have a limited selection of goods and buys. If you're new here, I can also tell you where to look for other things, or a specific place to meet. If you're looking for someone in particular, I'm available. Yeah, we have one available. 10 gold for the rest of the day. Great, the bed is yours. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Our doors are always open.
What a lovely room, though. Come on, Pilgrim. Come on in. You're on the floor, though. Since I paid. All right. Bright and early, up and at 'em. Let's take this detour and get you to the coal cave. Oh,
Why ride when you can ride?
oh, dude. I can't take too many of you.
Good day, Outlander. I'm the caravaner here in Margan. Tell me your destination, and I'll tell you if I can help you.
Man, did this dude really just cost me? Yes, dude cost me half my money, man. This dude has been a horrible pain in my rear. Come on, dude. And I'm only getting 150 gold. Oh, no! What happened here? Oh, boy! Yikes! That's gotta be a load order issue, but we'll have to explore that one. Whoa! Holy hell! Oops! That might be the worst I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. I have never, in all my playthroughs, I've never had that happen. Huh. I'm guessing that I've got the wrong Rocky West gash. That's the only thing I can think of. Oh no, he's lost. What mods do you have for the area? Just BCOM and one of the Rocky West gashes. I thought it was the aggressively compatible one. But... Dude, what are you doing? Hey! Hey, buddy! What are you doing? Come! Now! Yeah, I don't know what caused that because this was literally working fine in the playtest. So it must have been, when I ran Plox, it must have reordered it properly because I don't think it's a mod incompatibility. I think it's a load. That fixed it for you. Put a rock on the seam. Oh, there's more, buddy. There's more wrong. Wait, I'll have to show you. There's more wrong than just a seam. That thing is fucked. But we'll be going back through there. Yeah, all the buildings are floating. Yeah, that's a load order. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix the load order for that one. That's the worst I've ever actually seen. That is a just complete cluster. Oh yeah, wait till you see it. Oh yeah, no, there ain't no fixing that. With a rock. It's crazy bad. And this slow ass guy. But now I'm kind of glad I took this guy out of my way to do this because, yeah, man. Yeah, I'll play around with it for next stream.
I must get to Cold Cave soon.
You're in Cold Cave. You're in Cold Cave, buddy. Let's try the entrance again. Maybe that's where you need to be. Yeah, okay. Thank you for your help, Bogress Gorgoshnog. As promised, here is your payment. Thank you. Hopefully you and your friends have a good time. Yeah, wait, that is insane. Yeah, that genuinely might be the worst I've ever seen. But again, it was working perfectly when I tested it, but I have put a bunch of mods in since. None of which would have caused that, and then I ran plogs. So the guess is when I ran plogs, it fucked everything up. That's the guess. See, from here it looks fine. This looks absolutely fine from here. I mean, nothing floating, it looks fine. But now watch this. Hi, Hentus, we don't have time for your pants right now. Especially since this is sour beyond the whole area. Yeah, and then boom. That is nutso. Yeah, there is some foul sorcery going on here. The entire area, the entire city is floating. We will have to try to undo this vile sorcery. Yeah, I see that one rock. Yeah.
Good day, Outlander. I'm the caravaner here in Mises. Tell me your destination and I'll tell you if I can help you.
Anywhere but here, buddy. Anywhere but here. Let's go back to Margon. Embarrassing. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll get that fixed. Alright, so with that in mind, we need to, okay, in the outpost, Nulino Titus is going to tell us where the Urshilaku camp is. Yeah, again, I think I know what's wrong, but I won't know for sure till I get in there and start messing with the load order.
Welcome to Margan. Is there some specific place you want to visit while you're here?
Nope, I'm just here for bolts if you have them. And you do, but only silver. Nope, you've got steel. I can't afford silver bolts. They're too blue-blooded for me. But I will buy any steel bolts you have. Other than that, it looks like we do have a bone mold pauldron, which I could probably use. And yeah, let's do that. Let's get one of the bone mold pauldrons. And I think, no, you know what? It's not that much of an increase. We're fine. I really, really want to make sure that we're not spending money that much needlessly, because bone mold's not cheap.
Okay, Outlander, but make it.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty quick fix. I think that's a load order fix. But I'll play with it. That reeks of load order. Oh, maybe you have bolts as well.
My pleasure. I'm Saren Sarothril. What can I do
Nope,
for you?
you're just a trainer. I don't need you, Saren. But I appreciate you. So Theron, nope. Well, maybe you are who I'm looking for. So Urshilaku camp. We're supposed to be at the. Oh, oopsie. Urshilaku camp. In Margon, at the outpost, look for a scout named Nulino Titus. Your volume is super low. I got you at 150 volume and PC speakers cranked. Yeah, volume is just always going to be an issue. What I'll do is I'll turn the gain up, and hopefully it doesn't cause an echo on you. But yeah, there's not much more I can do, unfortunately. Yeah, and the reason for that low specs is that so many people have different audio settings, and it's hard to get it tweak it perfect for everybody. But hopefully that helps.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
This room and display is dedicated to the memory of Ravila Narion, killed while crusading to remove the blight from the Herat Vasamsi egg mine. May her spirit rest in peace eternally. I need a scout. You are not a scout.
This is Margan, and I'm Nulenotatus. Lots of pilgrims come here to visit the temple shrine. Is there anything I can help you with? Do you need services?
Urshilaku camp.
Urshilaku camp is due north from Margan, but high ridges lie in the way. From Margan, head east past the Silt Strider, then take a trail north to the Foyada Banidad. Follow the Foyada northwest to the sea. A shipwreck at the seamouth of the ravine is a landmark. Swim east around the headland. Pass east through the ruins of Asunabitashpi Shrine. Avoid Daedra here. They're powerful and aggressive.
Okay.
Urshilaku camp lies east of the ruins, inland in a low hollow.
Got it. Alrighty then. What time do we have? It's 5 p.m., so we can go ahead and start our journey.
My time is precious, so make
That's plenty of time. I sure wish we weren't in an ash storm, though. Okay, so due north from Margan. Deep Ravin just north of Margan, northwest to the sea is where we're heading. So around this way, I would suggest it. Oh goodness, that's rough. That's what we want. Now we want to walk. We want to walk. Just in case we've got anybody that attacks us and we have some stamina. There we are. Yep, they're hostile. Pathetic. But you won't be robbing any passerbys anytime soon. So you self-selected, which is good. Now the only thing that's left is to clean out any other of you. And take any of your ill-begotten clothes. Oh boy. Come on down. Oh, he's confused. Okay. We're just gonna head out. He'll either figure it out or he won't. No, he's stuck. Good. Those mushrooms are going to be an advantage for that kind of shit. Yeah, he's stuck. We love it. We love to see it. Here we are in the Foyada of Sharp Teeth. So named for a couple of reasons. One, the Durzogs that frequent the area. Second of all, these sharp Foyada-like protrusions that you see. I think that's a free kill, basically. Because of that mushroom. Oh, I guess not. He didn't work himself out, did he? Shit. I hate that crossbow, how long its time is. Oh my goodness! Oh wow! They hit hard. My goodness. All right, we're through the other side. A Durzog. Careful, very dangerous beast here. Come on, nice roast. No, I'm gasping. I wish this ash storm would go away. Oh wow, did he really destroy my armor? No way. Okay, I was gonna say, no wonder that hurt so bad. I was armorless. I was gonna say, that guy hit like a fucking truck. Falas Marion. Charge the enemy bare-chested and hairy. Essentially, that's what we did there. It is the orc way, yes. Very thirsty. We gotta take a sip. We gotta eat some bread. Oh, it's an egg mine. Not super worried about exploring that right now. We're just trying to get over these ridges to the next destination. Here we are. What happened here? This looks like some sort of a sacred burial, so even though that is a precious glass weapon, we won't touch it. Nearly there. These conditions are nearly unlivable. How do they maintain this way of life? We are here. All right, let's look at our notes carefully here. Be courteous? Okay. So the first thing we want to do is we want to work our way up the hierarchy and talk.
You come to talk. Then talk, Outlander.
I did. What would you consider a thoughtful gift?
Do you want to offer me a gift, Outlander? Then bring me a Kwama egg, for I am hungry.
I don't have Kwama eggs. Talk to someone else.
You come to talk, then talk, Outlander.
What would you take as a thoughtful gift?
You want to offer me a gift? Poor Outlander. Even these small things are a puzzle to you. Then bring me some trauma root for my life.
Trauma root.
I am a hunter, and it is beneath my dignity to scrabble about in the
I will do so. In fact, wasn't there some trauma right around here somewhere? Trauma root, yes.
Hear your talk, Outlander.
Have trauma
You
root
want to
for you.
offer me a gift of trauma root? Well, Outlander, you are not proud, but you are courteous, and in an Outlander, that is not a thing to be despised. Very well, I accept your gift, and thank you.
Tell me about your Urshilaku camp.
This is Urshilaku camp, Outlander.
And I do want to talk.
You want to speak to Sulmatul. You want to speak to Nibani Maisa. Have they sent for you?
They have not.
If they have not sent for you, then you will not speak to them. You are an Outlander, and Sulmatul is our chief, and Nibani Maisa is our wise ruler. They will not speak to you.
Perhaps you would like some coin as well.
Very well, I'll see what can be done.
Let us try again now.
You want to speak to Sulmatul? If they have not sent for you, then you will not speak to them.
Good afternoon, Moscow. Welcome in.
And Sulmatul...
We are trying to persuade these
Everyone
Ashlanders
knows
in the middle of an ash storm.
What do you need? You are an outlander, and you wish to talk of the Nerevarine prophecies. You are polite and well-mannered for an outlander, and I do not think you mean to give offense. But why should you care about the Nerevarine prophecies?
Well, I'm told that I may fulfill them.
I do not believe what I am hearing. You think you are...
I
the
don't
Nerevarine.
believe it
You
either.
wish to speak to Sulmatul and Nibani Maisa. You do not look like the Nerevarine, but you do not speak like a fool or a madman. This is a puzzle. I tell you, go speak with Zabamund in his yurt. He is a Gulakar, Sulmatul's champion, and he will decide what is right. If Zabamund gives you permission, then you may enter the Ashkan's yurt and speak with Sulmatul.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate it.
Savedri Shula.
So we need to see this Zabamund.
Talk, Outlander. Speak with respect, and I will listen.
How's the front on Super Earth looking? That's a good question. What is a thoughtful gift for you?
It is our custom. Among strangers, we honor this custom with gold.
I see.
You're too kind. I can't refuse such a friendly gesture. Very well. I'll see what can be done.
Oh no.
Very well. I'll see what... Everyone can always use some extra coin. What do you need? This is suitable. I
Oh,
didn't think
he's
you were
playing me.
This is suitable.
He's playing me,
You
Chad.
are generous, and your judgment is good. You have no standing among us, Outlander, but you speak well and with respect. So I will explain. It is against our customs that an Outlander should speak to an Ashkan or wise woman. I'll tell you also that Sulmatul has no love for Outlanders.
But I'm here about the Nerevarine prophecies.
The Nerevarine prophecies are not for Outlanders. Why should Sulmatul and Nibani Maisa speak to you about these things? Who are you, that we should trust you?
So I've learned much of the Sixth House and the Nerevarine. I ask humbly to speak to Sulmatul.
All of that may be true, and I'm sure you think it is very important, but it has nothing to do with us. At least, not the way you tell it. I'm sorry, but I will not let you bother Sulmatul or Nibani Maisa with all this. Yes, that may be some help.
What can I do then?
The Nerevarine prophecies are not for Outlanders. Why should Sulmatul and Nibani Maisa speak to you about these things? Who are you, that we should trust you? All of that may be true, and I'm sure you think it is very important, but it has nothing to do with us. The Nerevarine prophecies are not
My
for
deeds are
outlanders.
worthy, and
Why
I
should
demand the right to
you
speak
think well
to
of yourself,
Sul-Matul.
but I do not share your opinion. You shall not speak to Sul-Matul or Nibani Mais. The Nerevarine prophecies are not
I don't
for
have the
outlanders.
gold, so fine,
Why
we
should
will fight.
You are a mere stripling. I might win as much honor by killing a dog. You shall not speak to Sul-Matul or Nibani Maisa.
Yeah, he won't. I'm going to have to scrounge up some gold, and that's a problem because I can't talk to any of these merchants for gold. But I need 200, so maybe Nibani Mesa, who is the only merchant here, will take pity on me.
You are in the wrong place, Outlander. Leave now!
Oh, she did let me trade. Oh, thank goodness. Thank the heavens. But do I have enough to offer her? Is the question. And then we'll leave very quickly. What can I sweeten the pot with? There. Excellent. Well, it took some doing. There was an orc fortress not too far away. Well, the main problem is gold. We need straight gold. Because they only have 150, but we got it. We got it. We're good. Because he wouldn't duel me, he wouldn't respect my boastings, and he wouldn't listen to my speech. So, the only thing we can do is to offer him gold.
And I will listen. You have no standing among us, Outland. The Nerevarine prophecies are not for outlanders.
I know, but here.
A gift of 200 gold coins. That is an earnest proof of your respect.
Unbelievable.
Yes, I believe you should speak to our Ashkan. Perhaps he will
That
be
easy
angry
for
with
you,
me,
huh?
But I think I can bear that. Go to the Ashkan's yurt and speak with Sul-Matul. Ask him your questions and tell him I have sent you.
Very well. I'll be right back, chat. Then we will talk to Sul-Matul. Alright, let's see how this talk goes. Moscow Master says, always found it weird that the game introduces the idea of Ashlanders respecting gifts, but beyond the one book you give to the Velothi merchant in Ald Ruhn, it's never anything specific to the NPC. Yeah, agree, yeah. I'm writing a gifts list for the Ashlander tribes accepting different gifts for that exact reason. Oh, that would be cool, yes. Because the only gifts they accept are like gold, Kwama egg, and trauma root.
So, my champion Zabamund has sent you to talk with me about the Nerevarine prophecies. Then go ahead, talk. I am very curious. You think you fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies.
I do.
You wish to be tested to see if you are the Nerevarine. No Outlander may join the Nerevarine cult. If you were a clan friend, an adopted member of the Ashlander tribes, then perhaps. I have an initiation rite in mind. If you pass this rite, I will adopt you as a clan friend of the Ashlanders, and then I will submit you to Nibani Maisa, our wise woman, who is skilled in oracles and mysteries, and who will test you against the prophecies.
Initiation rite, then.
To be adopted into the tribe, you must undergo a harrowing. In a harrowing, you will be judged by the spirits and ancestors to see if you are worthy. Go to the Urshilaku burial caverns and fetch me Sulsenipul's bone-biter bow.
Okay.
Sulsenipul was my father, and his spirit guards his bone-mold long bow deep in the burial caverns. Return to me with this bow, and I will adopt you into the Ashlander tribes as a clan friend.
A reclamation. Our first true reclamation. This means we can actually take things.
The burial caverns lie to the south-southeast of the camp, a north-facing door in a little hill halfway between us and the slopes of Red Mountain. Go north from the camp to the water, then turn east. At a rock cairn on the beach, turn and head straight south until you find the door. The spirits of our ancestors guard the caverns. They will attack and will kill you if they can. Force your way past them or evade them. Get the bow and return to prove your worthiness.
It will be done.
Sanu Yasamahan.
And it's 10 p.m., so we'll go in the morning. Is there any place for us to even rest, though? I don't believe there is, and we didn't pack a tent. We have no choice but to proceed, then. Gonna mod that in, Raphael says yes. Also, funnily enough, ESO does actually do this. Well, their request about getting specific gifts for the tribe leaders. Technically, I already did in my first mod, but that execution is not great. Update pending. Forgot that happened in ESO. ESO Morrowind was a blur. Wasn't a fan of what they did with it. Yeah. Yeah. A shulk! And a cliff racer again. So we're heading to the sea. Moscow says, few cool parts of ESO Morrowind, overall not great though. Really enjoy their treatment of Sotha Sid. So there's the rock cairn. But this can't be the two. It's not. Okay. So go straight south from the rock cairn until we reach the burial caverns. I hear a Kaguni too behind me. Fucking monster. Great South, okay. Oh, what now? Oh my god. The wildlife is out of control. Visually, yes, but the raid had my head scratching more wise, and I don't understand why everything in ESO had to involve some grand Daedra invasion plot. Because that's what they've been doing, basically, since 4. Or in what way Clavicus Vile and the Shadow Daedra have to do with the Dunmer. Very strange, yes. Urshilaku Burial Caverns, we are here. We'll catch our breath real quick. Then we shall undergo our harrowing. Yeah, why not at least use the House of Troubles? And then, oh yeah, the way ESO handles Morrowind's lore is dumb. Yeah, well, the way Morrowind lore has been dumb in the Elder Scrolls for a long time now, sadly. It's not something I like, but it is absolutely true. Come on. Fucking come on. And they're all archers. I remember this asshole. Let's take a bite to eat, and let's fix equipment up. So I'm not dealing with this not hitting shit. Yeah, I stopped playing ESO right before Necrom released. I looked at the city and thought, neat, but I hate the green slimy Arcanist and Hermea Mora. Cthulhu in general doesn't fit in that area for me. Yeah, what a weird decision, once again. We get the same city in TR, which ESO must have been inspired by. Oh, I heard a lot of people talking about that. It is crazily similar. Crazily similar. Very excited. This is the first tomb that we're legitimately doing reclamation work, so we can take things. Bo! Bo, asshole. Pin him down. Honestly, I don't think it was. ESO Necrom is just ESO Endorial tile set, but more bone white. Yeah, I think people wonder because it was a white city. But maybe that's because the lore actually states that. I haven't read Incident in Necrom in a while, but it could be that that was already stated in lore. But if it doesn't specifically state white, I can see why people would have that interpretation, honestly. It is pretty sus if it's not stated specifically. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, Aqua Rat. And here we are. Users most of the ESO members were aware of TR. I don't mean as an insult. Perhaps they just happen to have a similar interpretation. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying they stole it, but certainly. And again, I'd be curious what the lore says, because maybe the lore specifically describes it as being white, right? We're going to just take a quick break here. Rest up. In either case, I like the way it looks, but the story doesn't interest me. Yeah. Elder Scrolls stories haven't interested me in quite some time. I think making the city of a dead a bone white does make sense. Yeah, I think that's true, Moscow. I think you could extrapolate that just from thinking about it, just in general. I think that's true. That's a good point. I'll tell you what, this Lord Bryn's amulet has come in clutch so often for us, man. The lessons of Vivek say that the foundations of the city are the bones of a monster Vivek and Nerevar slew. I thought that was Vivek. Is that also Necrom? Boy, they built a lot of city out of the bones of monsters. Boy, I wish Hearthiel was a little more percentage-based. Come on now. Get him! What do you have, dead adventurer? Anything good? The answer is no. I interpret that as there was an original Chimeri myth about the sacred city of Necrom being built on the bones of a monster, and Vivek wrote about his city as well. Stealing the founding myth of the most sacred city in Resdane for his own pet project is very vague. True. We got some loot up there. Let's see. By the way, did we ever go to Old Ebonheart on this character? Not yet. Because I feel like we're getting to the point in the main story where we may need a while to think about what he wants to do next. Yeah, we're going to take that break at a certain point, but I wanted to get pretty knee-deep in things. So right before the Nerevarine stuff really starts full ham, we're going to take a big, long break. Yeah, he's already kind of talked about he's not super comfortable with the whole Daedric thing yet. That's not his favorite thing, for sure. I mean, Azura is kind of the least bad one, but she's still bad to him. There we go. Okay, let's see what's up here. There's a book. Got the book. Oh, no! You can identify these as grave goods all you want. We were sent here to get grave goods. Not interested in those Daedric blasphemy books. But, like, this whole thing about, oh, these are grave goods. Like, yeah, maybe, if that wasn't the express purpose of us coming here and doing a reclamation. Oh no! Oh, what a nasty trap! Paralyzed underwater! Bruh! We're gonna have to activate our paralyze cure. So you were sent there to get one specific relic by the descendant of the Mer whose ancestor it is. It doesn't mean you can rob everyone else. RK smite thee. Nope, so you don't. So these are not the temple. And if you go to Red Wisdom as well, it's fully stated that in terms of these are often viewed as heroines or tests, and anything you claim, this is Boethia, so this is their religion, that when you are sent on a reclamation or a heroine, it's a challenge, and anything you take out of there is willful and fine. No, yep, we are fine here. We are fine here. There is absolutely a certain something in this tomb that we are not leaving without, Moscow. And you know what it is if you're a Morrowind fan. We are being tested by their ancestors. RK does not care for the rituals of the Daedra worshippers. I know, but I am also an Empire stan, and I'm supposed to be doing what I can in terms of Caius. And so I am respecting the ritual of the heroine to immerse myself in their culture. I haven't touched a single grave treasure the entire time we've been playing this game. This is only due to they told me, hey, this is a challenge. Also, I assume you want Mage Bane. I'm going to get Mage Bane, yes. Hence the headcanon wrapped around that. Yes. Not leaving without it. This was a nasty little trap here. We're not out of the woods yet either. This might be the one with the War Wizard. I'm not sure though. How's our Berserk doing? Berserk is out. Great. We better save our game. This might be the War Wizard fight. Oh, this is the War Wizard fight. And it's a fucking Lich now. God damn it. Oh! Holy shit! Oh, goodbye, restore health potion. Oh, damn! Holy God! Run out of magic, you fucker! Wow! I might need Mage Bane, and I might need Mage Bane for that fight, actually. We'll come back there once I find Mage Bane. Yeah, once I locate Mage Bane, we'll be back there. Holy hell. So you got your... I don't think the fatigue mattered there. I don't think the fatigue... I think the fatigue would have helped, but yeah. We'll give this one more go here. We'll give this one more go. We'll prepare a little better, because we can. Got the Amulet of Mighty Blows. Let's rush his ass. Well, we're fucked. We didn't get that purity of body. Yep, didn't get the purity of body off in time. Damn. Alrighty then. We'll try one more time. If not, we'll have to come back with Mage Bane. I can, but I got another guy wailing on me, Moscow, from behind, so it's harder than it looks. He's like stunning me every 5 seconds as far as my movement with a swing of his weapon. So yeah, he first thing he does is summon another follower. Liches are probably beyond this character without that artifact. We'll try it one last time. Let's go ahead and get... how long is the Mighty Blows? It's 30 seconds. Okay. So we can go ahead and use it. Mighty Blows, idiots. There we go. Okay. Terrible start. Fucking dog shit start. Yeah, we need Mage Bane. We'll come cave his head in once we get Mage Bane. But yeah, we're gonna have to have that, baby. Good old Wormlord. Oh. No, don't do that yet. We'll be back. They definitely sealed that guy in. They didn't want that guy getting out. So before I leave, I have to do battle with them and correct that error. Because I opened up that door and at least something horrifying. Okay. Kefka burial. Wow, really, dude? Okay. Great. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Oh, cool. You're fucked now, buddy. Isn't there a Daedric armor piece in this cavern, or did I dream it? Perhaps there is. If it is, it's probably behind that guy. That lich. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's gonna... Well, it won't help with the lich because it's magic, but... Wow! Drew Kuras. Obvious grave goods, Raffle. See, and he's supposed to be fixing that, by the way, Raphael. He's supposed to be fixing that because of the way that Ashlanders have differing beliefs on that. The Drew Kuras submerged in water. Yeah, I think it's in that waterfall area all the way up top, hiding in the darkness. Crab shirt, it is. But that's one of the things he's slowly going and fixing certain, like, areas that don't have that same taboo. Certain caverns on... He's doing it on the mainland. And I need to message him and be like, oh, also the Urshilaku stuff on the mainland as well, please. Because they have very differing beliefs on this, depending on what you're doing. Oh, wow! Fucking waylaid here. Well, guess what? Ha-ha, motherfuckers. All your work undone. Who's laughing now? As Todd Howard once famously said. What the fuck, man? I know I'm gassed, but this is a little ridiculous. We're gonna switch to a weapon we're better at, because I'm sick of this. That was a fucking wayland. See, this is what I mean right here. See, Raphael, this is what I mean right here by why I don't take this entirely seriously. This is a dead adventurer. This isn't even part of the actual treasures of the tomb. Look at this. Identifiable as grave goods. Identifiable as grave goods. Identifiable as grave goods. This is literally a dead tomb robber. That is not grave goods. That's why some of this does need to be reworked. So, yeah, no. No. Tainted. You just don't want me to have Mage Bane. Admit it. Y'all just don't want me to have Mage Bane. Well, I'm having it. My mind will not be changed. This is a heroine. I think there could be an argument to be having corpse robbing generally morally dubious. Not if the people who sent you there said this is all a test. We're being tested by the ancestors here. I've been a good boy so far. I've been a very good boy. See, look, not marked as grave goods at all. Very strange. But yet these are. Very strange. Yeah, it seems like this flag is wrong. Yeah, exactly. Slaying them skeletons like a boss. Good orc boy, yes. We've been very good. But we take the Dunmer people at their word that we are being tested. And I do have openness to their rights. Because keep in mind, the Nine Divines and the Great Face aren't closed to other mysticism. They're not closed to other aspects of mysticism. They just see it as inherently lesser than the Divines, of course. I mean, they recognize the Daedra as powerful spirits, corruptive spirits, but powerful spirits. So I'm very curious about their ways. I have to go for now. Mama's visiting me later today, and I have to clean up the apartment a bit. See y'all later. Yeah, see you later, Moscow. Thanks for coming out. Clean up your room, boyo. See you. Have fun. And yeah, anytime you get to spend time with Mom, that's a good time. Very good time. No, this is a test of our character. And we are, to an extent, meant to come out of this much stronger. That's the whole point of this thing. It's a test. It's a herald. Or when you have a free week in between jobs and a woman is coming home from work, good time to start cleaning up the apartment. Well, the easiest thing to do, and it's the hardest to do because you just don't want to, and that's just to keep the apartment clean from the start. That's the easy way, but it's also very, very hard because, again, we don't want to. Kakuna Burial. I love how these are named off of Pokemon, by the way. Does anybody else, like, adore that? Convince her you're not just sitting around watching Morrowind streams. Failing to keep it clean from the get-go is both mine and her fault. Failing, yes. Oh, we've only got 2 burials left. And there's the Juno, which is where we're ultimately ending up. But where is Magebane at? I know we're close to it. And I'm not leaving without it. Huh. Ah, there it is! There it is, baby. Obvious grave goods again. I don't care. This might be the way that we beat that loathsome mage. We will have to launder that, though. Oh, what a beautiful sword. And what does it do? Yeah, resist magicka in sound, 10 points on sell. Okay. So that's going to help us, for sure. But now we got to go to the Kakuna Burial. This might be the first time in 20 years that I see that blade. And look at that swank new design that that Ramiro's did. Or Melchior Dark, whoever worked on it. I think this is Ramiro's work, but I don't want to miss a tribute. Whoever the OAAB Tombs and Towers guys are. Sexy new design on that baby. Yeah, either way, like, go get almost everything those guys do. Just go get it. You won't be disappointed. I'm very excited to test this baby out. Oh, 2 shots them. It 2 shots them. A little bit of jump. A little bit of jump and bing wahoo on this one. Another dead adventurer with identifiable grave goods. Yeah, we're not playing that game. Jump. My orc is obviously not an acrobat. We'll come back here. I don't want to use... I've only got one Rising Force Potion. He's more the jump on others type orc. Yeah. And I don't want to... I don't want to use... I've only got one Rising Force Potion, right? And it may well be that we want to get up there. Or in this waterfall, like somebody mentioned. Yeah, there it is, behind the waterfall. Oh, there it is right there. Great tip by this guy. Okay, and it's going to be right. There's our Rising Force. Well, let's do it. Let's go ahead and take a chance based on that random tip. See what you got for us, boyo. Aw, man. Nope. Let's quickly see if we can't levitate over the other way. But, oh, man. It was worth a go. Oh, we can't get out because of the levitation. Damn it. Okay. All right. Yep, we're not levitating anymore. Okay. Well, it is what it is. What? Was that skeleton really punching me in my face? Not my fault. No, no, we don't blame. We never... Hey, I chose. I chose to go out on a limb. I chose to do that. We always have a choice. When we get out of here, we'll look up and see if you're right. There might be dangerous equipment here. It just might be somewhere squirreled out of the way. Like, there's a charm right there. What's that do? Amulet of Frost. Yep, I'll take it. Maybe up there. Maybe that's a Daedric Gauntlet or something, you know? Oh, no, 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 don't slip off. Oh, that would have been fucking terrible. Oh, no! Oh, no! I looked it up. It isn't. Okay. Ugh. Well, we took a chance, and it just didn't work out for us. But boy, a Daedric Gauntlet would have been nice. Next time. Ah. And I know there's at least one very nice piece of armor for us coming up, if we can defeat that Lich. If we can't, we'll have to come back another time. But like, there's a really, really nice piece of equipment waiting for us. Be right back while that stamina loads up. I'll be right back. I think my food might be here. All right, let's go get that bow. go past our... Oh, well, wrong fucking burial. Damn, I did it again. Oof. Swing on you. There you go, fucker face. Are you the paralyzed arrow, dickhead? Let's take you out fast if you are. I know there's a couple of those in here. Okay, so we're over encumbered. So what we will do in this situation is we will drop some of the identifiable grave goods. Okay. So the things that really meant something to some of these folks, we'll just do the headcanon that way. What else we got there? Faith Vulcan wasn't grave goods. This will make Moscow happy as well. We're not going to take everything. I love how the Dwemer weapon is like double contraband. Like literally. Because it's both Dwemer and it's grave goods. That's pretty funny. Yeah, it's like double secret probation illegal. Yep. But you know what? I've thought about some of what you guys are saying, and yeah, I'm not super comfortable taking anything. But like, I'm not leaving the Drew Kuras. I'm not, and I'm not leaving Magebane. I consider those to be part of this harrowing. But I'll leave the other stuff. Keeping in mind, we're going to need as much power as we can to deal with Degathur and his hordes. Oh, God. Well, we're trying to put shit back, you asshole. One thing I will say, it looks like whoever was behind OAAB Tombs and Towers cleaned up the paralyzed arrow assholes, and that's super cool. I love that. So there's that now. See, that's not a grave good, so we can take that. Plus, we need it to repair our equipment. We've already used up all our hammers. So consider that part of the harrowing. Yeah, most of this stuff isn't really worth taking anyway. I'm going to laugh really hard. I'm going to laugh really, really hard, guys, if the Bone Biter bow is grave goods. We're going to laugh together if that's the case. Because that completely implodes Moscow's argument, if that's the case. Here we go. Touching the remains sends a sudden chill down my spine. Oh, he held on. That guy had Endure active. These are Gulakans of his father. Very cool boss fight concept. Very cool boss fight concept. Here we are. The Wraith of Sul Sinapal. I'm an orc, sir. Ah! I'm vindicated. I am vindicated. Obvious grave goods. The thing we're meant to find. Thank you very much. Alright, we're heading out. It wasn't a grave, and it is good. Right, but the point is that, like, Dunmer merchants are going to be like, no, I'm not taking that off your hands. That's the whole point of grave goods. And that only really applies, and they said that's one of the things they need to work on in the mod. That really only applies to Dunmer ancestral tombs. The Ashlanders have an entirely different way of looking at this. And also, the Great House people don't give a shit about the Ashlanders. So, like, nothing we take from these tombs should be subject to that. Which is why he's actually correcting it in a lot of ways. But I still love the mod, and it's worth having. We'll just launder it. We'll just do the laundering thing. But this was a harrowing, and we are within our rights. Time for our rematch. Is this where we go? Yes. Time for our fucking rematch. Oh, no. This isn't it. It's the next one down. Yeah, it's Morrowind script extender, yeah. So it's easily configurable. And he's going to do it. That's what he's going to be doing, so yeah. Yes, easily configurable through script extender, yeah. Still, I feel vindicated. I feel very vindicated and less on my conscience now. Because I was taking Mage Bane, and I needed to find out how I was going to square that hole, right? Because I was absolutely not leaving that. See, I'm an open MW master race advocate. See, there's no master races. I think in terms of Morrowind engines, I think they're both very good. They're both very, very good. It just depends on what you want to do. I do think open MW is the future. I think we'll all be there eventually. Right. All right, let's dance, dickhead. Only Master Ray says Dunmer in and then Raphael says fair. Let's see here. We have a new powerful weapon. It's time to claim what's behind this guy. Where's that one that heals long term? Let's see. Yeah, Warrior's Blessing. Restore health 20 to 80 points. We'll have that on fucking standby. Here he comes. Okay. And then we'll just super ambush him in a second. Take that. Okay, here we go. Okay, we need that scroll. We need that scroll right now. Just use a purity of body. There we go, okay. Mighty blows. Oh my god, yes, there we go. There we fucking go. Get him! Get him! Get him! I think he kills us if that hits. It's going to be a trigger finger thing. Yeah! Yeah! Take that, Worm Lord! The ebony helm is mine. As soon as I kill this last skeleton. Ebony helmet, guys. Ebony helm. Look at this sexy beast. Glass tower shield. This is why we came all this way. You hide that mug behind ridiculously expensive black metal. Anything else that we want as part of this area? I don't think so. Nope, we're good. We entered this cave a neophyte teenage warrior, and we left this a man. We left this cavern a man. The Worm Lord lays defeated. The bow of Soul Sentinel is in my hands. It's been a good day, Morrowinders. Now we just need a mace that matches the power of this sword. I think I know where we can find one. I know where we can find a couple of them, actually. It's too bad that Bogrish doesn't know, sadly. So hopefully we'll stumble upon some powerful maces here soon. That would be awesome. What's so funny about this is he thought we would be killed in here. He misunderestimated us. To use an oldie but a goodie. So we have 41 armor rating now. Oh dear God. And we've got a lot of good stuff to sell. Or treasures for the vault. To fund our good works. And of course, you know, we leave and it's sandstorming when we enter the cave, and then when we leave the cave, it starts sandstorming. Such is just our lot in life, I suppose. Okay, you're domesticated. I was going to say. Nice shulk replacer. Oh, thank you. Yeah, very cool one. Also not familiar with that one. That's the concept art shulk replacer. I forget who does it, but it's very good. Yeah, concept art shulk replacer.
So, Outlander, have you completed the initiation rite?
I have. Face the Ashlands, mortal. Prove your worth to Malakath. Malakath is a false god. Strange, your claims go against your choice of fellowship. The buoyant Armiger spit on us and enforced her false god's will, but I would allow her presence here if she respects our customs.
This is my father's bone-biter bow. You have completed the initiation rite. I name you clan friend of the Ashlanders.
Yes.
Keep my father's bow and bear it with honor. You are a friend of our tribe and may rest in any Urshilaku bed.
Thank goodness.
But do not harm other tribe members or take their things. And now I will fulfill my other promise. Go to the wise woman's yurt, and Nibani Maisa shall examine you and test you against the Nerevarin prophecies.
Thank you, Sulmatul.
You have already completed the initiation rite. Now that you are a clan friend, I want to speak plainly.
Okay.
I find it hard to believe that you are the Nerevarine.
I understand.
You are an outlander, but the Nerevarine comes to drive all outlanders from Morrowind. How could an outlander be the incarnate? The great houses stole our lands and mocked us with false gods. The godless outlanders steal our land and our dignity. The Nerevarine is the last hope the Ashlanders have. I will let no outlander steal this hope from us.
An orc without Malakath is no orc at all, foul knave. Spoken like a true pawn. Spoken like a true pawn of Orsinium. Gortwalg is also trying to change that, by the way. So perhaps you should take refuge with the Malak Orc scum that you seem to side with. Now please note that Gortwalg is also wrong. Trinimac is also not the true divines. The 9 divines are where it's at. It is through Stendar and his justice and mercy that orcs will be fulfilled.
These are serious words, words of life and death. I see honor and merit in you, and am proud to name you clan friend. But take care what you say and do in the name of the Nerevarine. Now go question Nibani Maisa, and learn all she can tell you.
Tell me more about these burial caverns I just went to.
You have already proven your worthiness.
Okay, good to hear. And tell me more about this tribe I have just been initiated.
The Urshilaku are the Ashlanders of the Northern Ashlands and the West Gash. I am the chief of the Urshilaku, and Nibani Maisa is our wise woman, a deep and shrewd counselor, and seer of the Nerevarine cult.
Let's see, fellas, let's not have discussions on fictional theology. Let's settle this orc Timur with grave-robbed magic swords. I see what you did there. Very well. Next time, we shall have a lot of revelations, I am sure. But for now, despite the fact that it is 1 p.m., we are going to get some much-needed rest. 10 hours should do it. 5 strength. 2 agility. Let's do personality. 37 personality. You sense yourself more aware. No, let's do intelligence. More open to new ideas. You've learned a lot about Morrowind. It's hard to believe how ignorant you were, but now you have so much more to learn. And we're about to hit 7. We're about to hit level 7. Wow. Yeah, we're doing well right now. It's 10 p.m. We're going to sleep more. We're going to sleep deep after that. Now we awaken. We shall eat. We shall drink. And when next we meet, we will return first to Nibani Mesa, and then to Caius Cosades. And from there, this game blows wide open. Our first stop will likely be to Old Ebonheart. But as Moscow said, it's time to kind of find ourselves and what exactly we want to do in pursuit of this next. So take care, everybody, and I will see you all next time.